Hi guys, so I assume that everyone now knows that Sadieyayy got her account banned, but I'm just gonna make a video to address some of the nuances behind the whole thing, since I feel like I have a pretty good place to say stuff, considering that I'm her IRL friend. Regarding the entire thing, I feel like there's a really big lack of understanding among her fans over the situation. By that I mean, like, people who are under the impression that Sadie is devastated over her account being banned and is doing anything in her power to get it back. That's not the case, really. Don't get me wrong, Sadie is reasonably upset with the fact that she was wrongfully terminated over a joke video, but I feel like a lot of her fans don't realize that she really doesn't care that much, or at least doesn't care that much about trying to revive her public standing in the community. She's really young, that's not a new fact, and it's also not a new fact that she has been feeling insanely pressured by her fanbase's grip on her. Like, in her point of view, she feels, like, really forced to post constantly, and she would feel, like, a lot of immense guilt and shame when she didn't meet the deadlines that she had set for herself. Usually when we'd hang out and stuff, she'd get, like, really upset over the fact that she wasn't doing something important, like animating or planning her next video. She literally couldn't relax and do something as simple as playing Roblox without stressing about the fact that she was spending her time doing something that she considered useless. She would often talk to me and tell me how she felt, like, really trapped and so done with everything. Everything she had responsibility over on YouTube, everything she had to live up to, and everything she had to endure from some of the insane people that were on the internet, like the people who were harassing her and stuff. She's really young, mind you, and no individual as young as her should have to deal with the constant threat of danger and harm just because they're a popular creator. She doesn't like being a popular creator. She has had so many breakdowns over how trapped she feels by her account. I told her all the time that she wasn't obligated to do this for her fans and that they'd only want the best for her, but Sadie obviously had the mindset that she'd be letting you guys down if she didn't force herself to look past the harassment, hate, and the online bullying to make a video. She told me many times that she'd rather just sit and stare at the ceiling while doing nothing, rather than, like, having to draw for YouTube, because it was just so much pressure and so stressful, and it wasn't something that she actually wanted to do, but she physically couldn't stop because it made good money and it made people happy. And, like, she felt like she was just throwing that all away because she wanted to have a life. It just wasn't fair. Like, it was never fair to her. So that's why she feels genuinely relieved that she was given some sort of leave, even if it was in the form of some dumb ban over an April Fool's video. Just try to sympathize with her because she's a human too. I mean, I know you've heard that a lot, but she's a human and she's really sweet and kind, and she shouldn't have to spend so much of her time forcing herself to do something that she really doesn't want to do. And of course, with the exception of a few of you, everybody is really loyal and really supportive, and, like, I'm not trying to blame anybody for making her feel this way because it's nobody's fault. It's just when everyone's like, Sadie, you're my biggest inspiration, and I really don't want you to quit because I'll cry. It's kind of stressful because then she feels like she's responsible for everybody's well-being, and that if she, like, took a break or quit animating, then everyone would ridicule her for giving up and being ungrateful for her fans or whatever. And of course, she is really grateful for her fans and everybody that's given her support. I mean, you all have been really loyal and really appreciative of her work that she does, and she doesn't hate you guys. I hope I'm not giving the impression of this, but she really does appreciate everybody, and, like, I know a lot of people do want to still support her and are just more so confused about, like, how they're going to do that now because she doesn't have YouTube anymore because they sniped her off there. And if you do want to support her, then you should probably just go to her TikTok and give her, like, some attention via views or maybe gifts, because she's still monetized on there. But other than that, really, thank you for watching this, I guess. And I appreciate you guys for taking the time to listen to this, for Sadie's sake, mainly. Nonetheless, Sadie is actually doing pretty fine right now. She's okay, and she's doing a lot better now that she doesn't have, like, all of this weight on her, and that she can just live without having to force herself to do all this stuff just to please people. But yeah, go support her on, like, Twitter and TikTok and stuff, and just be a supportive fan base in general. I mean, that's not too much to ask, because you guys do care for her, and I'm not doubting that. Just offer her support and, like, reassurance, and let her live her life. Yeah, real Sadieyayy fans want her to be happy, even if that means that she's not on YouTube anymore. Bye-bye. That's all.